Let's do this, everyone. Okay. Sorry for starting. I'm tired. Now, today I'm talking about something that I really do want to talk about in general, so here you go. You cannot speak for a certain group, and then when they say something that you don't like, you will get mad at them. I might change the video saying you can't speak for everyone. You cannot speak for a group of certain people. What I mean is, people, I'm on Twitter right now. I don't know what to do, okay? What I mean is, a lot of white people, a lot of white women want to speak for the Latino community, the Asian community, the black community. And when they say something they don't like, right? Let's say that black person says, I don't believe what you believe. Then the white woman would be like, you can't say that. And pretty much she thinks that everything will go her way. In reality, it won't. You're gonna bite on the butt, and it's gonna be like, okay. My finger's so long. oh, that's a little off, but my fingers so weird. Okay, like my middle finger and my ring finger both with the same length. That's off topic, but that's what I feel right now. Okay, y'all. Like honestly, I feel this. I'm like, what the. But sorry, I got off. I caught off so bad. Sorry. But let me get back to what I'm gonna say, okay? Like, that's honestly true. These white women who are like at least 13 or 14 want to speak for the Latino community, right? They want to speak for them. And pretty much when we say something that they don't like, they're like, that's racist, you can't say that. And then they go on social media like Twitter or Instagram and be like, and then they could be like, oh, some Latino people call me a puto and stuff or something like that. She's just gonna be like, oh, they call me this and all this stuff, right? And honestly, I'm like, no, we don't want you to speak for me. I can speak for myself. I got my own voice, and if you don't like it, then you're not a part of us. You will never be part of us. That's what I'm getting at. And you know it's true, y'all. A lot of these people on Twitter want to speak for, I don't know, anyone, I guess. They want to speak for people who are not like them. And yeah. And they would be like, oh, people of the, I don't know, Asian community, or, fuck if I know. Like, let's say community for now. Let's say that they want to speak for a community, and the community is like, no, we don't agree with you on politics, or we don't agree with you on religion, or we don't agree on certain things, on certain topics, okay? Let's go with that, certain topics. Let's say that group doesn't, will be like, I don't agree with you on politics, on religion, or anything else, or beliefs. Then that person who want to speak for them gets mad at them and want to call them slurs, want to call them racist, right? You can't call a group that you want to talk for them a racist slur, because that's going back in your narrative. Because you cannot do that, and you're like, oh, we could do that. Okay, you could do that, but then that means you're a hypocrite. You are a hypocritical person who literally thinks it's okay to speak down to people, knowing full well that if you do that, you will get brownie points from people on Twitter, or on TikTok, or on Instagram, or whatever, on any social media site. And yet again, people like that I hate, because they say, oh, the Latino community, they are very They're very accepting of people. I cannot speak for every Mexican. I cannot speak for any Latino. Or, like, I can't speak for any of us. I only can speak for myself. But from my point of view, in the past, if you were gay in Mexico, they would stone you to death. Or something. That I heard from my dad. Or from my mom. That was they told me, and I don't know. But lately, like years later, they've been like calming down about that. So we want to set you out of for that. And yeah. And I find that ironic, right? That people like this, no one say the Latino community is very open. Well, not really. Most Latino people, most Mexican people, Hispanic people mostly, we are very conservative. And we are really open to one relationship, one marriage. That's it. We don't believe what that person may believe about the LGBTQ, about trans people. We may not believe that. And that's okay. Like I said, I can't speak for everyone. But if you go to Mexico and ask any Mexican person, they're going to say, no, we don't believe that. Done. That's what they can say. They don't say that they don't believe that. The person get mad, walk away, and then they want to call them a slur. They want to call them a beaner. Well, they want to call them slurs. They want to call them anything. Right? And I find that so ironic. And I'm like, see, you can't speak for everyone. And when they get, and when the group that you want to speak for says, I don't believe that statement, I don't believe what you're saying, then that person will get mad. Sounding a broken record, don't die, but yeah. And also, I'm looking at different positive reviews. So saying, Slayer Wider says spooning is sexist, promoting violence. What? I don't know. Downwind spooning against person. Whatever. Early this morning, we were laying in bed. You heard the rain and distant thunder. I wrote to see your face. In the mood. God, some people are so ironic. Like they're so like, oh, some things about couples slaying together and spooning. How about gay dudes spooning together? Yeah. So basically, if you say spooning's bad now, or if it's sexist, so if it's two gay dudes spooning, so that's sexist, then that means you're homophobic. Like, bro, that's being ironic. Like, you better be joking. If not, then, bro, you better shut up. Like, bro. Oh boy, this is so stupid. But I love it. Okay, it's online stuff. But that's it for today's video, and I hope you actually enjoy it, because I don't know what I'm going to do. So I hope everyone have a good day, and hopefully doesn't want to, well, die. I don't want to say this much, so like and subscribe. Trust me, I want to get to my goal of like 100. I like 100 subs. I know it's a little too high, but hey, let's begin there, y'all. Let's begin with 20 subs to get there. And I'll do a Q&A. Okay?